Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So today we're checking out another product from Eonon. So this is their A502, and this is a sort of smart AI box similar to the wireless CarPlay dongles that you've seen on my channel. So first thing we'll do is we'll just take a look at what you get in the box. First thing you'll get is the user manual. It does have a little QR code just there, which will probably give you a bigger version of everything in this, because this is a very small user manual. Next to that you get the actual box itself. So it has a sort of textured finish on the front. On the bottom you have some venting. On one side you have a USB-C port, and on the other side you have a space for either a SIM card or a TF card. I'm not sure exactly which one that is, but you have a slot there. Alongside that you do get a USB-A to USB-C cable, and you also get a USB-A to USB-C adapter. So depending on whether your car has USB-C to USB-C, you use this, and if it has USB-A to USB-C, then you can use the cable as it is. The box itself is relatively small, so next what we'll do is we'll take a look at this in the car and we'll see how easy it is to get set up. Okay, so welcome back to my work van. So this particular head unit, it does have wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this unit and we're going to connect the USB-C, and then we're going to connect the USB-A side of it into the actual head unit itself. Okay, so here we are back. So I've connected the USB-C cable to the box itself. Now I'm just going to plug in the actual USB-A cable. Let's see if we get any type of lights or anything. It doesn't look like, actually, yeah, there we go. So we have a little flashing red LED there. So what I'll do now is I'll go on my phone and we will go to settings. So something's happening on the actual screen itself. So straight away it's actually booted up with the Eonon logo. Okay, so that actually goes straight in, so even without connecting restart to correct the screen resolution. So it's probably detected that the box is either, well, the screen is capable of either a higher or lower resolution. So red light is still flashing on there. I'm guessing this is going to restart in a second, but whilst that's loading up, what we'll do is, yeah, straight away. So it was showing just there a second ago, obviously because it's restarted, it's disappeared. But what we'll do is we'll let this boot up. So now that that's booted up, we'll come back into the Bluetooth on my phone and we'll go down to the bottom, and there we go. So A502's popped up. We'll click on that and it's connected. So it didn't really give any prompt or anything. So I'm guessing once we actually hit on CarPlay, that is when it's going to do the normal sort of connection. So it's detected the actual phone and it's gone straight in. So in terms of speed, it's pretty decent. Now if we hit car, that comes back to this screen, and if I want to go back to the home screen, I can hit that. So if I hit Apple CarPlay, that brings us into this menu. So on this particular menu you have Netflix. So okay, so you do need the hotspot on, so we will do that. So I do have a shortcut saved on my phone for the hotspot, so we'll turn that on. So hotspot is on the phone. We'll hit confirm. It's doing something in the top left just there. So presumably we will have to go into settings and connect. Yes, so this is almost like a Android system that's set up. So I'll put in the password and then we'll come back. Okay, so password is now in and it is connected. So if we hit home and we go back to Netflix now, as you can see, Netflix loads. Now I've actually got the system muted.
Hopefully, but with bigger fish, you know, because like I say, it's especially with CarPlay.
So basically, because this is playing, I'm not sure how to even turn the radio off. So we'll go back into this, and if we hit home and we'll go to YouTube, not Android Auto, cancel that. We'll go to YouTube and we'll just play a video, and hopefully when we play this, it should kind of take over whatever is happening. Okay, I'm not sure why that's given us an error, because it should still be connected, Yeah, it is connected. That's kind of strange. So what else do we have? So we have, presumably this is going to be a mirror link. Okay, so that's just for Android. And we also have video. Yeah, so that's going to be any of the videos that you save onto a flash drive to put onto there. What else do we have? We have music. That's probably going to be locally accessed as well. So all of these look like they're going to be locally accessed music, that kind of stuff. That button just seems to go back to like the main menu, because on here it doesn't really have a shortcut for this, so presumably that is what's doing the software version of hitting that button there. What else do we have? So I'm not sure how we, yeah, there we go. So it is literally a full-fledged Android kind of experience. So how do we kill? Okay, so now that we've killed that app, let's go back in again. And it wants to update. Let me just do this and then we'll come back. Okay, so it needed me to sign into Google Play Store and the YouTube app needed updating, so I'm doing that now. It's not that big, only 40 megabytes, but it is using the tethered connection for my phone. So we'll come back once this is updated. Okay, so the Google Play Store updated the app, so we'll come back in again and see what happens. It's still doing the same thing. Maybe it needs to clear the cache, and we'll go in again. It's still giving the update. So not the smoothest process so far. So maybe the update didn't, oh, it's still pending. So it's still doing something in the background, that's why. So we'll leave this running on screen. Okay, so it looks like the update has now finished. So we'll hit open on the actual Google Play Store. And this looks a little bit more promising. And that's definitely got further than it was before. And there we go. So we are into YouTube. So what we'll do is we'll search for my channel. There we are. And what we'll do is we'll just play one of my videos. So I want to play my home theatre video. We come to videos and let's play this. And let's just see what the playback's like. So of course it gives us an ad. We'll skip the ad. Okay, the audio seems very strange.
Save time.
Everyone, and welcome to my new home theatre. Okay, so what options does it give us in terms of... It's actually taken quite a few years to actually get to this point. Some of you guys, the subscribers... We'll just kill the volume for now, but it doesn't seem to give us any options on screen in terms of changing red... actually, there we go. So what options is it giving us? So quality wise we can go up to 1080p, which is probably what the resolution of the actual screen itself is. It looks pretty decent. It looks like it is struggling because obviously it was set to 480p to start with, so it would have been buffering up to a 480p kind of quality level. So we'll pause it for a second. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Frame rate isn't too choppy. So in terms of playback, that's one thing I was checking for. This particular video was recorded in 24 FPS, so it's not going to be the highest res video anyway. But let's try something that I know will be a higher frame rate, and that will be this one. Let's give this video a shot. Yeah, that looks pretty smooth. So even from that intro, because I know what these should look like, I know what the frame rate should be. So it is a little bit choppy, but it's not too bad. Does fill the screen picture wise. Obviously it depends on the actual car's head unit itself, but that appears to be working perfectly fine. So we'll hit home. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was wondering about whether or not you could actually install your own apps. It doesn't look like you can, so there's no other option in terms of linking it in any way. But this does give you YouTube, Netflix, and then it gives you Apple CarPlay alongside that as well. So once I hit that, so hit confirm, and it's back in, so all connected. And let's just try playing something on here just to see how quickly everything loads. Oh, it would help if I actually hit play. Yeah, and that's working straight away because that's the advert that plays in the background. Okay, so one of the features that I have got working is the screen mirroring, but one thing I will say is that it's extremely laggy. So as you can see, I've switched to the second page already and it does not respond very quickly. So maybe that was just initial lag. My phone is very hot at the moment, and I am also running iOS 18 beta, so that could also be causing an issue with this. But yeah, you do have screen mirroring, and if we just come into calendar and switch it into landscape mode, you can see what that looks like. So yeah, you do have the option of screen mirroring, and that is on the option which was, how do we come out of this? So yeah, hit that one. So that is the car bit link. So depending on whether you're Android or iOS, if you're iOS, you just go into screen mirroring, hit that, and then it will show you the connection. So yeah, everything looks like it's working perfectly fine. This is the A502, and it's another option for those of you who want CarPlay, but also want YouTube and Netflix on the side as well. Links, as always, will be in the description below. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And I'd really appreciate it if you can also give this video a thumbs up. And until the next one, thanks very much for watching.